Welcome back to another episode of the Gambler's Grind. This right here, I wanted to start off with this screen here because this is the announcement I'm going to make. As you see right here, this big. Oh, before we get going with that, this is the end of a session I had, obviously on the 5th, yesterday morning, and this is the last time I feel like doing like this. This was a very stressful session. As you see, I had one here for $100 for, a nice little hit, bang, 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 bang. But this is an up and down session, live betting. And this is where it's at. This is the last few things that actually mattered in my session, right? I'm going to go through this here and go through this here. It's a little parlays, this kind of stuff. But I'm going to talk about some updates that I plan on doing with this channel here. This nice parlay here, which is off by one. It was a little 50 for $8.99. It was, yeah, $8.99. Okay, so I'm just go back between these three things. You guys see this movement, or whatever. I'm talking about this, but the biggest thing that I was trying to decide for a while now what I was gonna do with the channel. I actually even put this on TikTok too, so you guys can start following and following the channel on YouTube. I've been meaning to do this for quite some time. I was thinking about this for quite some time, but I didn't have the mental state and the mindset to properly do what I want to do with this. My channel is going to be completely changing. I'm going to be changing from, I haven't done it for a while, but mostly picks and that kind of stuff to the focus now is going to be the grind. This channel is now going to be in the grind, okay? So like I said, these big old $100 bets, they're going to go away for a little bit while I earn my way up to where it needs to be. So, the first thing first, like I said, or basically, let's set the parameters. This is what's going to happen with the channel. Here, we're going to be looking at, before I set the parameters, let me talk about these bets. I didn't think about this, okay? So this wasn't too bad. All right, so yeah, so I see I'm doing these little parlays. And that's going to be the new thing is going into my new betting strategy. The strategy that I'm going to be taking me to success. I've been doing a lot of thinking lately about how I want to bet. Like I said before, on the YouTube channel, that everyone has to find the betting style that satisfies them and where to try to go with their goals in life. All right. And so yeah, as I go through this, I'm going to be improving my spending strategy, making some moves, this kind of stuff. I'm actually be doing this probably daily. Right now, this is a lot later in the day because I had a overtime day and things didn't come out like I wanted to. But fact of the matter, though, is things are going to be changing, right? So basically, setting the parameters. Basically, from here on out, my bets are going to be ranging between $1 to $5 as we grind ourselves up from a $100 bankroll to the end goal will be, I should say end goal. Doing my strategy, we're aiming for about 10,000 before we start doing some real big changes to what's happening. I don't think it's going to be a $1 to $5 to our time, but it's not the intention. But the strategy, though, is we're going to use the simple concept of tournament poker play. Because I have a heavy background in poker, like I said before. And one of the strategies that you should incorporate is when you're betting with 100 big blinds. So whatever tournament style you're playing in, if you're playing in $100 tournaments, your $100 buy-in should be 1% of your bankroll, which at that would be $100,000. $100,000, that's the right number? Sound about off. 1, 10, 1,000, 100. Yeah, I was right. So, 1, 10, 10. Sorry. So yeah, that being said, $10,000. That's the number that we're looking at. That would be the 100% of our bankroll. But doing that. But like I said, unfortunately though, because one thing that we actually worry about, we actually have an issue. A lot of gamblers that I know, My apologies for that. A lot of gamblers that I know do not actually have proper bankroll management. All right. So one of the biggest things I wanted to see is that the channel is called Gamblers Grind, and a lot of people sometimes forget that sports betting is a grind. You are not going to be hitting every single parlay or bet you pick. And the standard -110 is a number that you have to hit at least 65% to actually be making a profit. Win losses, you know what I'm saying? So 6.5 out of 10. That's how much you want to win to actually make a nice little decent profit, depending on your bankroll, going for growth. And when you're betting a lower bankroll number, you may not feel super satisfied with what you're going to do, all right, for what you're showing up, unless you actually really are grinding. And so, like I said, my grind is going to be changing here a little bit. I have my new strategy. You'll see. We'll talk more about this as I go through it. I'm going to be evolving it and developing a little further. But we're going to be starting this today. When I say I lied, we started this actually yesterday. These $100 bets are going away for a while. Because that was, like I said, very stressful. When you play outside your bankroll, that is an effect that really can mess up your betting, your proper decision making for making proper bets. And I am tired of feeling that way at times. So we are going to get rid of this bankroll, and we're going to just start the grind here. You guys are going to follow the journey up. Check me out YouTube and under the Gamblers Grind, because the link will be down in the description below. And check me out, follow it up, and let's go out here and get this money, my good men and women, my gambling degens, all the good job and jazz. So looking forward to you guys following up, and let's ride this journey to success. Let's get it.